Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a brand new event for Dreamlight Valley. It seems like this is based around St. Patrick's Day, which they have never done before. So it's literally a completely new event. And I gotta tell you, it is absolutely amazing. I have done a ton of testing in this video, trying out, testing out spawn rates, just trying to figure out how this event works. I've been spending the entire day on it, and I think I have all the information so I can pass it on to you guys. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button or subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. Definitely would make my efforts worth it. And only like 70-ish% of people that watch my content are actually subscribed. So if you would double check and make sure you are, I would love you literally forever. And who knows, it may provide you some good luck. But let's jump right into it. So like I said, there is a new event, and this event will be active when it is March 10th in your area, which at this point in time when I'm posting this video is for pretty much everyone except a lot of us over here, like, in the States and stuff. After I post this, you're going to have a few more hours left. So again, this will only be active at midnight on March 10th. So just a few more hours after I post this for many of you. And there's a lot to go over. There's some incredible rewards. The thing at the end is so amazing. I couldn't spoil it for you in the thumbnail. I'm obsessed with it. And I'll be sure to put a spoiler if you don't want to see that. I'll give you a countdown warning near the end of the video. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. Alrighty guys, now let's dive right into this. So first, go over to your Dreamlight tab, go down to Village. You're gonna see a brand new task here, a new challenge. We have the Halloween ones, we had the ones with the camping, the marshmallows and stuff. There is only one new task to complete, and it has a clover on it, and it is called Lucky You. Now I don't even know what this gift is gonna be. We're gonna figure this out a little bit later in the video. You have to get 7 4-leaf clovers. Now, clovers are going to be spawning in your valley. They're going to spawn as 3-leaf clovers, and then if you are very lucky, you can get a 4-leaf clover to spawn. So to complete this task, you have to get at least 7 4-leaf clovers. There are 2 ways to get those. So, yeah, just wanted to point you in the right direction. This is a task you do want to complete. And then if you go over here to your collections and then go down to foraging, you may have to pick up a clover first. You'll see that we have this one called the 3-leaf clover, and where to find it at the bottom, it says Dreamlight Valley. I have tested this fully. These clovers spawn in every single biome. Frosted Heights, Forgotten Lands, Dazzle Beach, all of them. They will spawn in every biome. I tried the floating island. I think I already knew the answer, but no, they do not spawn up in the floating island. So that's what we're on the hunt for. So how this event works is these clovers will spawn in the valley. So for example, over here, I actually have 2 of the 3-leaf clovers that spawn. This is what it looks like. They spawn in a cluster, and there are definitely 3 leaves there. So I can go over there and pick it up, and now I have 1 of them. Or you can use the ancient vacuum, and I recommend using this. This is a massive tip right here because it's going to be hard to find some stuff. So you have to have your ancient vacuum. If you own Eternity Isle, you have access to this. You have to have it as a level 3 vacuum. It will not work for level 1 or 2. I have tested this as well. And as you see, there's actually another clover here somewhere, so I can go ahead and do that. It's 10 mist for each one, and then I can collect those. So you're going to go around collecting all of the clovers. Now, if you're very, very lucky, you may end up getting a 4-leaf clover to spawn. And I say lucky because the chances of getting these are definitely a lot less. And I think that's what makes this event so fun. Obviously, you're going around picking clovers, just like you may have as you were, a kid. And you knew you were having a good day when you came across a 4-leaf clover. You get that same excitement and feel with this event, and I absolutely love that. So let's go around to the different biomes and see if I can get any more of these. Now, if you're well off and you have a lot of these vacuums, you can just place them in every single biome and you're good to go. Me, on my other account, I'm going to have to carry it along with me. Let's see, nothing in the Sunlit Plateau. Okay, so now I'm going to move over here to the Forgotten Lands, see if I have one there. And I have nothing in my Forgotten Lands. Okay, moving on to the Glade. All right, so not only do I have a 3-leaf clover, I actually got a 4-leaf clover to spawn. Now, I could use the vacuum, but I'm going to show you what it looks like. So let me look around and see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. She is a beauty. So this is what the 4-leaf clover looks like. You can go ahead and pick it up. And as soon as you do, it'll count towards your counter. Okay, I have 3 over here in Dazzle Beach. That is actually awesome. I'm over here in the Force of Valor. Looks like I only got 1 of those, so let me collect that. And let's check the Frost. Okay, the Frosted Heights, I actually also ended up getting 2 of these to spawn. And it looks like I have a 4-leaf clover. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, this one actually spawned over here by my Dream Snap build. And this is what it looks like here. So a couple of things to know. It seems based on my testing, these clovers will respawn about every 10 to 15 minutes. They do not take very long, so they're definitely going to spawn every hour for sure in a variety, and most of the time, almost every biome. And in my experience, it's been in every biome except one. So I left my game running for an hour and a half just to do some testing. I cleared out all the biomes, collected all the clovers, left my game running for an hour and a half, and I was standing in the plaza. In an hour and a half, my plaza, which I was standing at, gave me none. None of them spawned at all. The peaceful meadow, I ended up getting 2 of the 3-leaf clovers. The beach was only 1, but it was a 4-leaf clover. The glade was just 1, but it was a 3-leaf clover. The sunlit plateau spawned 2 3-leaf clovers. The forgotten lands was 1 3-leaf clover. The forest was 2 3-leaf clovers, and the Frosted Heights only spawned 1. So I do know also for a fact that you can spawn at least 4 in a biome, but probably more, maybe 5. I ended up leaving my game running for over 4 hours, and in the glade, I ended up getting 4 of the 3-leaf clovers to spawn. So based on my testing, I know that you can have at least 4 spawn in your valley. And it seems like every time I stand AFK in a biome, they didn't spawn for whatever reason. So there's just some little data for you based on like how the spawn rates may work. But they do spawn pretty frequently, so just keep checking your biomes. Now that you have some clovers, what do you do with them? Well, as you've seen earlier at the beginning of this video, they can actually spawn on the path. So if you have paths throughout your valley, you don't really have to worry about it. So I can split the stack and I can drop it, and as you see, they can drop on the paths. And then also, if you want to drop the whole stack, it doesn't make them explode like flowers. They all drop in one stack, which is nice. I guess it's going to be really good for some trading as well. So once you get enough of these, you need to come over here to your crafting station, and you're going to scroll down and you see that there is a new thing here called the 4-leaf clover. Now it takes 10 of the 3 leaves to make 1 4-leaf clover. So again, you see how lucky you would have to be if you got a 4-leaf clover to spawn and you pick it up. You essentially saved yourself from grinding 10 of the 3-leaf clovers. The only downside to actually crafting it yourself is, 1, you have to get 10 of the 3-leaf clovers, and it also costs 500 Dreamlight, and we're all running low on Dreamlight from like all the previous updates. So yeah, finding that 4-leaf clover is going to be amazing. Now, for the task, you have to get at least 7 of the 4-leaf clovers, but there's also something else you can craft that requires 10 of these 4-leaf clovers, and I'm going to work on that right now. It is called the End of the Rainbow Cauldron, and as you see, I only have 6 4-leaves, and you need 10 of these. So your options are to either go farm up 100 3-leaf clovers and convert them into 10 4-leaves, or you can go and get kind of half and half. Like, I've already found 4-leaf clovers around my map, so now I just have to go and actually craft up 4 more of these. So I'm going to go do that now. Let's go back to refined materials, and it said we needed 4 more. So I have enough to get 3. Oh, I need some more Dreamlight. Okay, it's okay. We can fix this. We have a couple of dream shards left. We're going to do that, make some Dreamlight. And then now we're going to go down and we're going to make those 4 4-leaf clover. I know I'm throwing a lot of numbers out at you, but it's the name of these things. 3-leaf clover, 4-leaf clover. All right, now let's first check out our task. We just completed the Lucky You. Okay, so I just completed the Lucky You and it gave me a shirt. I'm going to have to take this one off so I can show you. I was actually expecting it to be something different. So it's just called Lucky Shirt. And this is what the shirt This is what this shirt looks like. This is what you get from that task. I guess I'll keep wearing that. And then now we're gonna make that little like pot of gold. So it's down here in furniture. And it's the end of the rainbow cauldron. Please be amazing. Please make this grind worth it. All right, here we go. Whoa! No shot. They gave... This is incredible. What? Oh, that is freaking beautiful. Can I interact with it? You cannot interact with it. Oh my gosh, they actually gave us a freaking rainbow and a cloud. Imagine pairing up the new cloud house with this thing too. That is insane. Let's see, can we rotate it? All right, we can't. Look at the sparkles on it. It is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, that looks insane. I love it so much. All right, we got to try it out at nighttime too. Guys, this is... I was not expecting such an amazing item. Oh my gosh, even at nighttime, it is gorgeous. Wow. All right, you guys know we have to do some testing with dream snap angles. Let's see. Look at that. Even just getting this light here is going to be awesome. Oh my gosh. Look at the dream snaps you'll be able to create. Or just having it way in the background. That is freaking insane. I was not expecting that. I love these sparkles though. Like what? We need these in the game just added to have them like just floating around. So I'm pretty sure that if I go into Scrooge, I'm not going to be able to buy another one. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to grind if I want to. Because obviously you're going to want to have at least two, right? To put them together. And yeah, so you're going to have to do that grind all over again. Again, you're going to have to either get the 10 4-leaf clovers, just randomly find them in your valley. Or you're going to have to get another 100 3-leaf clovers. Or a mixture to grind out another one. I'm definitely going to be on the grind all throughout the week. You know, especially when I'm like doing streams and stuff. I'm going to be picking these up. I cannot believe this. Look at that. We're going to be able to do so much with this item. All right. They only gave us a shirt in this for the event, but I'll take it. With how amazing this item is, I will freaking take it. All right. I did a little bit of testing. You cannot place it in water, sadly. That would have been nice to have it in the ocean. So just a couple of things to recap and some stuff. The clovers respawn about every 10 or 15 minutes. It seems like they can spawn on the paths. You can spawn multiple of them in one biome. They do spawn in every single biome. You can only pick them up with a level 3 vacuum. There is a rare chance for a 4-leaf clover to spawn. And another very important thing that you guys may be wondering, do the pixel pouches work for these? They do not. So as you see, if I wanted to make some brass ingots, you see at the bottom right here, I could use these pixel shard or the pouch, and I can craft it. But when it comes to the 4-leaf clover, you cannot. They were smart about that. They knew we were just gonna cheese our way to the top. And that's pretty much it for the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you out a lot. Got to give it to Game Loft on this one. It's incredible. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.